All right, welcome to tonight's Zoom call. This is Rob from the 21 Day Instagram Challenge, and with me tonight is Linda. I'm sorry, I do not want to mispronounce your name. I didn't. So sorry.
Linda.
All right.
That's okay.
All right. Well, she was one of our participants on the challenge, and I have to say, so far, I've been watching you guys do your thing, and it has been awesome. Just the amount of interaction and everything going on underneath the posts. And so, what I wanted to do tonight is I want to take this. I want to take, we were talking a little bit ago there, Linda, about how you're starting to see some growth on your account as far as interaction and stuff, and followers kind of starting to appear. What I want to do is I want to start talking a little bit about how to improve the content in which you guys are putting out. And it's just going to be a quick lesson. That I think that once, everybody grasps this, whoever's trying to promote themselves on the on Instagram and promote their business, once they understand this concept, they will find a lot more purpose. All right, we're back. Technical difficulties. Okay. So now the thing is, what separates the very, very successful marketers on social media versus the ones that are struggling is basically the content. And what I mean by that is every single day they put out value. And the value is definitely different for everybody because, some people might see value as, inspirational posts. Like you'll see a lot of top marketers out there, picture of them, and then underneath is this 3-paragraph story about their life and their struggles and how their internet business saved their life, right? So, and then some people might find value in straight up tips and straight up, like that's kind of what I do. Just put out tips out there on how to make your life better. It could be whatever it is that you like, whatever it is. If they're a cooking expert, they might put tips out on how to be a better cook or better recipes. Or if they're a fitness expert, they talk about how to get fitter, based on whatever it is they are teaching. And so by putting value out there constantly, every single day, you are proving yourself to be the subject matter expert. So I think that it's important to take a serious look at what you're putting out there, along with how often you're putting it out there. Now, the purpose of this challenge, the first week, was to get you comfortable with posting more than one time a day, despite your busy life. And Linda, I could tell your life's pretty busy because you're at a volleyball game with your daughter right now. So obviously you got a lot going on, but I really appreciate you taking the time to hop on and take part in the Zoom call. And there's a great example right there. Real life happens, folks. Like right now, my baby's rolling around. Look, I got my cat Gary right here. He's all up in my space. Real life happens, and that's why side hustles are side hustles, because we have to do it on the side, right? But learning to take the time that you take to put the post out there. The first week you learn how to find time to post. I think this week is a good time to start kind of talking about what we post. So we're not necessarily wasting our time when we put our stuff out there. So just want to gloss over real quick the power of value when you're putting stuff out there. I want you to think about, like, when I post something, I want to read it to myself as if I am this fitness, like this, I am this fitness coach that I'm following, or I am this marketer that I'm following, okay? And I want to know if this person inspires me, or teaches me something, or if I gain any benefit from reading this social media post that I just posted on my own, okay, out for myself. And if you read it and you go, yeah, that what I just wrote there, that inspires me, or I just taught myself something, or whatever. then yeah, it might be valuable to other people, because essentially the whole point of network marketing, what we're supposed to do, is to find like-minded people like you to join your team, right? So you got to bring those people in by just basically blowing up your space with value. So the what I want you to do is not worry so much about oh my gosh, where am I supposed to come up with all this content? You know, where am I supposed to come up with all this value? Here's how I do it, okay? And I do it, if you go to my Instagram, you will literally see how I do this. And I do this on purpose because when I go and teach my academy, Instagram Academy, when I teach my challenges, my upcoming 60-day bootcamp, you're going to see that I talk about 3 categories of value, okay? And then which you can kind of put your content underneath. And that's to inspire, inform, and I almost want to say educate, but so inspire, inform, and educate. Yeah, I might have that wrong. I'll get back to you in a second. But the thing is, you'll see it on the 3 on my Instagram. You almost see them just like flowing, okay? And this is the way I do it. Now other people do it differently, but I do it like you'll see what on the, like for instance today, you'll see on the left side of my Instagram is all selfies and personal pictures and stuff. I'd say inspire, inform, or entertain, not educate, entertain. That's the 3rd one. So you'll find that on the left side of my Instagram currently, and let me get onto my Instagram right now and I'll show you via the Zoom app here. Right here. Okay. So on the left side, you will see the all the selfies and the personal pictures and stuff. And on the center, okay, so on the left side, that's my entertainment value, okay? And that's me attempting at my best to entertain y'all with my life. Because my life is pretty, and I have to consider my life is pretty entertaining. There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, look at the size of the seat. You know, and he's a ball of entertainment right there. And then on the center, you'll see a bunch of inspirational quotes, right? Because I love them. I love inspirational quotes. I can't help myself. That's my inspire value. And then on my right side, you will find all of my Instagram tips and tricks. That's my informed value, okay? So I purposely do that in order to visualize how I categorize value. So when people go to create their content and it's put it out there for the world to see, that does 2 purposes. One, it shows the followers that you're reaching out to and you're inviting in, you know, to your world. It gives them that first impression when they land on your Instagram account saying, oh, this person really knows what they're doing, right? And, oh my gosh, they are smart. They're inspiring. I want to work with them. Or, remember, this first exercise, we're trying to build up our presence on the algorithm, right? But when people see you on the top post, or when people see you on go to the page here, where the search page, where Instagram shows you videos and pictures that you may like, and they preview for you and stuff. If your content pops up on there for potential followers, and people find it inspiring or entertaining and informing, they'll go to that account, and from there they can possibly follow you. Hence, attraction marketing. You might have heard that before. You know, if you've taken trainings or went to seminars or stuff like that, attraction marketing is a huge thing. So what I'm trying to make is I want you to start kind of putting your heads kind of a seed about, okay, I am showing up every day. I'm posting, you know, twice a day. I'm putting out 5 Instagram stories a day, and I'm not going to change the rules of the challenge. Like I said, you can post 21 days of pictures of your cat. I don't care, because I told you that's how I want to challenge to lead. But I also promised you I would teach you something. So I want you, as you're moving forward in your business, and should you join me for future challenges or boot camp or my academy or whatever, you're going to hear me talk a lot about over and over again value. And so because my mantra from all of my business centers, because I have three, I have my film teaching, my food prep life, and my Evanescence fan page. Everything is based on what value can I give to my followers every single day. Because it's just like many companies out there, they push their marketers to help people. And that's how you succeed. Is the more people you help, the better off you are, right? So that is a great way to do it. Okay. So Linda, did that make sense to you?
Yes, perfect sense.
Cool. All right. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and open it up for any Q&A. It sounds like, is your daughter winning?
Oh, I can't see the scoreboard. It's up above my head.
You want to hold your
They're
phone?
only-
I can tell you if
Yeah.
she's winning if you want to hold your phone up to the board.
It's actually like over and above. I'd have to walk out on the court.
Oh crap!
That's okay. I'm sitting away from everybody, so you can't hear everybody. It's pretty. Like I said, it's pretty loud.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is: so when you talk about those three, the three values, which are all great, how do you get them to line up on your Instagram page like that? So you just have to post the same thing consecutively so that it lines up that way?
Yeah, you just pick the order in which you want to do it, and then you stick with that order for basically the rest of the existence of the Instagram. So I think I wish I could mirror the my phone onto the screen. I used to be able to. I don't know why I'm not able to anymore. But hold on, let me check my settings.
Well, I can also look it up.
Yeah.
Which Instagram is that? Is that your personal one?
It is nice. Yeah. Oh, man, I love that feature. I used to be able to mirror my phone on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I'm looking for it.
Oh, I found it. I see it.
You see mine? All right, cool. Yeah, so now you'll see if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see how I started getting all jumbled up there. And that was while I was in Afghanistan.
Right.
I had trouble keeping up there. But the further down you go, you'll see the order. So part of me kind of wants to delete that whole bunch, but I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm just going to leave it. But usually, you know, I always think that you only, like when a new follower comes on your Instagram, you only have like 7 seconds to impress them. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's how I do it. I just pick the order of which I wanted to do it, and I just stuck with that order for about the year I've been doing this now. So
yeah,
you could do
I like it when I go on these Instagrams to see that versus just kind of wild all over the. You know, it depends on what they're using it for, right, or what you want to see from people as well.
Yep. I think, you know, there are certain personalities out there. Like me, I'm a very squared away personality type person. You know, I got to have everything in order. And, you know, whereas my wife is very kind of squirrel, and she's, you know, she's kind of all over the place. And she doesn't mind how her value, as long as everything that comes out is valuable, and your intention is to help people. Me, I just like everything lined up, and you know. I know I've taught classes in the past where people love to see it all lined up, and then people just don't care. They just whatever. I've seen it too where people just post the same exact thing over and over and over again, and which is fine, but in a way, it also kind of like, you know, you go on there, you kind of want to see what this person's about. You know, with social media, the whole thing is about being social. You know, and you know, if you're just posting your same picture over and over again, I don't know. Tried to tell that person they weren't doing it right, and they're arguing with me. But okay.
Yeah, I don't think somebody wants to see this thing over and over again.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be inspiring or informative.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to be inspiring. All right. Do you have any other questions for me?
Yeah. I don't think so. not right now.
All right. Well, I really appreciate your you and the rest of everybody else showing up. As we're talking, we have people.
I do have a.
What's up?
Oh, so hey, so sorry. I do have another question.
Okay.
So I have not. I know a lot of people are out there finding me and they're following me, or not a lot of people, but that's people are doing that, and I just haven't spent the time to do that for other people. So how much of that do you recommend that we do? We go out and find people that are kind of have the same, whatever it is that you're looking for out there, whether it's fitness or healthy eating, and then follow them and connect with them.
All right. So how I do it, it's all incumbent on how fast you want your audience to grow and everything like that. So I personally reach out to 10 people a day. And that only takes me about 15 minutes because I think that's how I found you, actually. I have a script that I kind of have, and the script is, I offer a tip, and then I lead them to my Facebook group, to which much more value and everything like that. And for me, I reach out to only 10 people a day. And that only takes about 15 minutes. Now, if you have time and if you're really ambitious, like I'm thinking about bumping it up to like 20 people a day here. But
how many?
I'm thinking about bumping it up to 20 people a day just because, But if you're ambitious, I know there are a lot of network marketers out there. They swear by 50 people a day. And
yeah, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
That would be too much.
Yeah, me too. I got a full-time job as well. But they're out there making success clubs and 450 or whatever a month, and they live and die by whatever business they're doing. So, whereas people like you and me, side hustle, so, and that's a full time. So I do 10 people a day.
Okay, that's an easy number to start with.
Absolutely. And what you want to do
is go ahead. No, go ahead.
What I do is I usually just kind of find a hashtag that I know has people that I can help. So, for instance, I use the hashtag Shakeology because I know there's a lot of coaches in there who use the hashtag Shakeology that maybe can use a different hashtag, because the way I look at it, how I explain in my tip is that, before you signed up with Beachbody or whatever business you do, you probably didn't know what Shakeology was, right?
Right.
Well, who's going to look up the hashtag Shakeology if you don't know what it is, right? Hi, Stephanie. Right. So we got Stephanie on the line as well. Good to see you.
So it's really trying to find those people that, I post a lot of stuff about food and healthy eating and eating clean. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
I'm Linda.
Linda's the Stephanie.
I'm late.
It's all right. You showed up, and that's what's important.
So I guess so just find those people that kind of have those same interests, whether it's kids or family or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, and don't look too deep into the process. Seriously, like find a hashtag that relates to you, that you think you can find people that need help. So that's why, like I said, definitely that I'm recording this call, so you'll be able to see it. That's why it's so important that your Instagram account, whatever social media that you use to promote your stuff, is full of value, so that when they land on your Instagram, land on your Facebook, that sounded like that was a good play.
Yeah.
When they land on there, you don't have to work so hard to sell to them because your value is selling to them for you. Does that make sense? So, anyway, hi Stephanie. So I did a presentation a little bit ago, and you can catch up on it. But we're doing just a Q&A right now. If you have any questions, whatever you want to throw at me. think Stephanie's lost. Hello? Stephanie, are you there?
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
I couldn't hear you.
No, I'm sorry. I just want to say, is there any questions you wanted to ask?
Oh, no, because I'm going to have to come back and watch it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it
Thank
doesn't
you.
have to be related to what we talked about either. If you just had any more questions. Did you hear me?
No.
Oh, shoot. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to fix this internet. I'm going to tour my house. Okay. I think I'm where the internet is better now. All right, so Stephanie, if you have any questions about anything at all? That's what I was asking.
Oh. No, I've been doing what? Posting on Instagram, so.
Yep, so do you see any benefit from doing that?
I do. I've gotten into a good habit of it. My problem is still the same thing of trying to attract people, real people, who are going to stay consistent in following me. That's my problem.
You get all the spam and everything like that, all the businesses. Hey, Linda, I muted you.
No, that's fine.
If you got anything, just unmute yourself. Yeah, so I was talking to Linda. So yeah, by doing that, you will attract normal people eventually. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be a month, but you know, you're on the whims of other people's desires essentially. But what would behoove you is to reach out to people yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was just telling Linda was just find a hashtag that you know you think you can find people that you can help and just reach out to them and say hi and invite them to your account.
Like you did?
Yes, just like how I told you guys. Yeah, pretty much. It's really not a hard process. It's just what most people struggle with is staying consistent and staying with it every day, which is why I hold these challenges, because I'm showing you guys, like the first week is about teaching you guys that you can be consistent, you know, despite how busy you are. And now the second week, we start kind of thinking a little bit about what we post out there. Just, you know, putting it in your minds about value, and you'll see when you watch the video back what I put out there. So.
Okay.
So anything else?
No.
All right, cool. Well, I'm sorry for the crappy internet. Hopefully it doesn't bother the what's it called, the playback too much. But I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure I get this right when I announce the winner. So I'm gonna make a separate post here in a second about the winner of the first week's prize. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming on tonight. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Linda. Bye, Stephanie.
Right.
Have
Bye.
a good night.
Good night.